Hey, welcome back to Chase and Son. I'm Eric Lee. Last week in my moto-travel series, I showed you camping with my daughter on my Goldwing at Maple Lake. It was pretty chill. This week, we're gonna go explore Harrison Lake with the boys. It's gonna be rougher. We're actually looking for Sloquet hot springs, but halfway up, we got stopped. So now let's find out what happened. Alright, so we made it 5K so far. Harrison Lake is probably the biggest local lake that is within an hour of Vancouver. We are blessed to have this great lake with lots of rustic outdoor activities for us to do. But the catch is, you will need some kind of off-road vehicle, otherwise the farthest you'll get is the very touristy Harrison Hot Springs at the south end of the lake. So with that, myself, Luke and Marco tried our hand at adventure motorcycling. Here's my full disclaimer. Although I've been riding motorcycles for 25 years now, they have all been on paved road. But I have a Ducati Hyperstrada and Luke has his BMW S1000XR. And I know they're not exactly hardcore adventure bikes, but we thought, hey, what the heck? Let's give them a try and see how they do. Our destination was Sloquet Hot Spring, which is a natural hot spring at the north end of Harrison Lake. We came from Highway 7 at the south end, and it was 100 kilometers to get to Sloquet at the top of the lake. Normally 100 kilometers on paved road is a piece of cake for us, but after riding only 5 kilometers on the forestry road, we realized just how much more road we have to cover. The first stretch of the forestry road was quite fun with hard-packed gravel, but after covering about 70 kilometers of it, just before Bremer Creek, it happened. Was this the one thing that was going to stop us from getting to our destination? Okay. Wow, that bridge really came down.
It could go on the side. Okay.
So what we've got here is, walking up the hill to where those two helmeted gentlemen are, we have a bridge with big rocks in front. Say closed, no access. So we're just sorting it out. But it looks like we might actually be camping up here for the night. And you can see Eric. There's Marco. I know, I'm all for jumping.
And then you do the Evel Knievel.
And then?
You know, I'm feeling if we don't need to come back this way, we'll be fine.
We don't need to come back. We're going the other way. Huh?
No, but
As long as there's no other bridges out.
what we're thinking is we unload the bags, leave it there, and then we help each other through the stretch. That rock is the most gnarly one, but...
Well guys, you know what? I say we do it.
So as crazy as the plan is, we decided that was the thing to do. We're going to try to go around the debris of the broken bridge in a dirt path that was a little less than 2 feet wide with lots of loose dirt and boulders. Wish us luck. Okay, hang on, we'll help you. Let's get Marco here first. Okay, go slow though, okay? Go slow. Okay, we'll rock you, okay?
So, in case you missed it, we managed to get my bike over.
Now we have to get Marco's bike, which is the Triumph Tiger, across.
Is it heavier than yours?
Huh?
Heavier than yours?
It feels heavier. I don't think it is, but it feels that way.
Okay, hold up.
One thing that this trip did was allow us to test these 3 motorcycles in a real adventure motorcycle test. Out of the 3, I would say that my Hyperstrada was the best for these kinds of roads. Now don't get me wrong, it will never compare to a proper dual sport, but out of the 3, it was the lightest and had the most ground clearance.
Okay, Marco, do you have them?
And it performed the best given what we were up against. Then I'd say Luke's BMW S1000XR was second. Although all of the fancy rider assist electronics kept on getting in the way, so he had to shut them off before he can ride these dirt and gravel roads properly. We liked the Triumph Tiger 800 the least. Although it was about 20 pounds lighter than the BMW, it felt heavy, and I think the ground clearance may have been the worst. So there you have it, my impromptu review of these 3 soft adventure bikes. Now back to the situation at hand. We finally got my bike through, and it did seem a lot easier than the others. This is what the broken bridge looked like, so you can get an idea of just how big the obstacle that we were up against. We were so happy when we did get through it that we were grinning cheek to cheek. But just when we thought the toughest part was over, we came across this hill where I must have dropped my bike 3 times in less than a kilometer. The hard-packed gravel road that we were enjoying before the bridge is now loose rocks on an incline, and it proved to be just too much for our quasi-adventure bikes. I think if we had proper trail or dirt bikes, that would have been a different story. It was still another 30 kilometers to our destination of Sloquet Hot Spring, but we had to call it quits. We were just too fatigued with crossing the broken bridge and constantly dropping our bikes on this hill that we did not have the strength to go on. Plus, if it doesn't get any easier after this hill, nightfall is coming close, so we just did not want to take that chance. The bright side of it though is that we made a great impromptu campsite right by the lake. We had a great view in the morning, and we even enjoyed seeing how other off-roaders cross this broken bridge problem. You can see the ones on 4 wheels actually just cut across the creek instead.
The end of a tough day, guys, but we made it.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Sort it out, man.
So in the morning, with fresh energy, we had to decide if we wanted to tackle that hill again or go back the other way and cross that broken bridge for the second time. So if you were thinking that no one in their right mind would cross that bridge twice, well, at least this time we got some additional help. There was a nice young couple that was just by the bridge, and he helped out with our bike. So thank you, Tavis Cal. We owe you one. Hey, I hope you liked that video. If you are a motorcyclist and you haven't been camping, I definitely recommend at least trying it once. A lot of forestry roads aren't as rough as what I show you here in Harrison. You can check out my Maple Lake camping with my daughter from last week. But if you've been motorcycle camping, leave us a comment and let me know how you liked it. If you like the content I'm providing, please hit the subscribe button and support my channel. Thank you. See you next ride.